All right, then, I'll tell you. I'm troubled. A couple of things happened. One is, I've done something this weekend that I haven't done before, and it's really upset me. My son wanted to see the Harry Potter movies. I'd never seen them. I've been making fun of them for years. I said, no need for me to say. I've been like, oh, that kid, he's an angry drunk midget, all that stuff. You know, and I've been making fun of... and anyway, so I watched the Harry Potter, first Harry Potter movie with my son. It was awesome. Awesome. And I'm like, wait, because I was like, oh no, Voldemort's in the back of his head, oh, Harry! And I was like, oh, the Quidditch and the little ball. They kind of had me when they said flying balls, but I was like, it's fantastic, and I've been making fun of it. And now I'm thinking, oh, I'm having a crisis. I'm having an existentialist dilemma. Well, not as brainy as that. I'm probably just having a douche dilemma. And here's my douche dilemma. I make fun of things because it's kind of my job, you know. I was making fun of Harry Potter. It's awesome. And I've been making fun of those vampires, you know, the modern ones with the good haircuts that are vegetarians and care about your feelings. And I've been like, oh, they suck. New Moon, I'm not going to see a movie that doesn't have a bare ass in it and all that. What if that's good? What if that's good and I'm making fun of it, and what if it's good? And then I'm thinking, I've never listened to the Jonas Brothers. Maybe they're good. What the hell am I going to do? Maybe everything I'm saying is sucky isn't sucky at all. Maybe I'm the one that sucks. No, I'm pretty confident that I suck, but that's not the problem. The problem is, I may be making fun of stuff that I have never seen. Not me, there's no maybe about it. I do it often. Will I stop? No.
It's hard to stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you got the Sandman at the door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Please be quiet. No. Please, I know. Now, you have to understand something, that this building is not structurally safe, and lots of phony laughter and applause. Lots of kind of pretend goodwill. Could be like... Who was the guy that brought down the walls of Jericho with his trumpet? Duke Ellington. With his trumpet. Yeah, anyway, be careful, because this whole thing could come tumbling down, and then this show might be crap. Hey, guess what? What? I'll tell you what, imaginary friend. It is a great day for America, everybody. Yes, now, it's a great day for America, but it is not a great day for the city of Los Angeles. I don't know if you can tell if you look out the window there, but the city has been struck by a terrible natural disaster. Light rain. L.A. Presidents should not panic, though. If you're caught in a flash flood, you need a flotation device, just grab onto your fake boobies and off you go. You too, ladies. For those of you who are in the studio audience, I must warn you that the roof does in fact leak. It's true, it really does leak here. The last time it rained here, there were more leaks here than in Hugh Hefner's diaper. What? Oh, that's right, blame me. I'm the octogenarian dating 3 20-year-old girls. What? Do you know, over the weekend, a man dressed as Santa Claus robbed a Pennsylvania bank? I know. Police described the robber as armed and merry. According to witnesses, the man walked into the bank and said, "Ho, ho, hold up your hands where I can see." Maybe Santa was just doing his job. He was just like, "Dear Santa, please bring me a red wagon and 20 grand and unmarked bills." I'm an evil kid. Police say the robber could strike again, so you better watch out. You better not cry, you better not pout. And I'm telling you why, because Santa Claus might put a cap in your ass, is what I'm saying. And in other bank robbing news, in California, a man robbed a bank wearing a Richard Nixon mask. That's bizarre. I thought presidents were supposed to rob us and give money to the banks. There you are, the late night joke. All right, it's enough. Now, let me tell you what... Today, and there's a reason I'm going to mention this. Today, Virgin Galactic, they unveiled their first spaceship for... Thank you very much. They unveiled their first spaceship for tourists. They're Virgin Galactic. They're targeting very, very rich people who want to leave the planet. The first passenger on the list at the moment is Tiger Woods. Now, it's not been such a great day for Tiger. Today, the 7th woman came forward claiming to be his mistress. I know. This is like Spartacus or something. I am Tiger's mistress. No, I am Tiger. The 7th. Isn't the 7th supposed to be lucky? Well, this woman is a former porn star. It's true. She's a 36-year-old woman who starred in an adult film. I'm not making this up. This is true. Her film is called OMG, Stop Tickling Me. It apparently is the only tickle movie that doesn't star Elmo. And when Elmo heard about it, he was pissed. He was like, "That part was supposed to be Elmo's, bitch!" Apparently, though, 3 more women may come forward tomorrow.
So mysterious.
I think one just came forward. They're coming everywhere. They're walking. They're coming out of the woodwork. And some of them are just a little bit crazy. I know what you're thinking. Don't they have security at this show? Don't be stupid. We don't even have a roof at this show. What am I talking about? Oh, yeah, Tiger's Love Life. It's a new reality show. I'm a mistress. Get me out of here. We found out today that mistress number 8, who's going to come out tomorrow, is a cocktail waitress, like numbers 2 and 6. And mistress number 9 is rumoured to be a TV personality. I'm just hoping it's me. Anyway, see? I think what's happening is that Tiger's got a different mistress popping up every day until Christmas. It's like a sexy advent calendar. He, in fact, has so many mistresses, he's going to need a caddy to keep track. Oh, yes, it's very windy today, Tiger. I would go with mistress number 4. I don't know that it's actually fair to call these women mistresses, because that sounds kind of classy, vaguely European. You know? Something a French politician does with a discreet woman on a lazy afternoon. You know, I brought you a soggy baguette. I also brought some bread. I think you lose the right to be called mistress when you send cell phone pictures of your genitals. I found that out the hard way. Call me Nicolas Sarkozy of France. Anyway, sports experts are saying that these affairs may permanently change the way we look at golf. And I think that's true, because already I'm finding it more interesting. But I actually... It's the greatest guy. No, I heard it all. Anyway, I know this is going to annoy some women, but I actually feel some empathy for Tiger. Not much, don't hate me, but a little bit. I mean, I felt no empathy at all when, like, Cheney shot his lawyer. That was awesome. That was awesome because no one got hurt there, you see? Because lawyers are not human. You cut off their head to grow back, and then they can charge double. But I feel a little bit of empathy for Tiger. But what can I do? What can I do? I'm a late-night talk show host. When I hear that a porn star is saying that she slept with a married sports legend, that's like when Batman sees the bat signal in the lights. It's my job. Like, I have to go. And you can't blame me. The man has wood in his last name. He plays a sport with holes and balls and bags. He's a gold mine of sexual double entendres. Everything he looks at is there's sexual double entendres everywhere, and I don't just like sexual entendres. I love them. I stroke them. I milk them. I spank them when they're naughty. Lame sexual entendres. That's what I do. But I thought I have to try and see the other side of the fence story situation. So I thought I found a little poem that might help Tiger Woods. It might soothe his wounds. It's written by the great William Blake, who wrote, "Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forests of the night. Better get out of that strange bush and go home to your wife, you douche." Something like that. That was the thing. I don't know. We have to take a break. We'll be right back, everybody. Boom! Thanks, band. What kind of weekend did you guys have? Awesome! Great. Do we have time for email? Friendly band leader who I don't really talk to much? Sure! Thanks, buddy. All right, what we got? Some emails here. This is from Cindy in Mankato. I think that was a movie I was in once by accident. Mankato in Minnesota. Is it Mankato or Mankato? Mankato? Mankato, starring Craig Ferguson as the dude in the fur bikini. Cindy in Mankato says, "Hi, Craig. Did you know you are a runaway lead in the poll for the sexiest talk show host?" Really? Oh, yeah, look, yeah. Look, I guess this, in the Marie Claire thing, look, there's that. Which late-night talk show host would you sleep with? Jay Leno, 0. Wait. Carson Daly, 1%. Jimmy Fallon, 11%. Take that, you cute bastard. Jon Stewart, 6%. I guess you ain't that brainy. Conan got 3%. My God, look what I got. 74%. Wait. No, we have to get this in context. Think, which late night talk show host? We're not talking about, George Clooney or Brad Pitt. We're talking about a bunch of carnies in suits, basically. We have to get some perspective here. That's weird, though. I'm genuinely freaked out by that. However, I have to tell you this, it's no good. Oh, wait, I am married. It is allowed, apparently, under the new golf rules, right? Excellent. Hey, wait a minute. Is Marie Claire a magazine for dudes? Okay. All right. What do you know? I blame people that don't have high-def television. This is from Siggy in Reykjavik in Iceland. Did we go out in Iceland? On the international web sites. Siggy says, hello, Greg. Oh, I guess that's how you say my name in Icelandic. Hello, Greg. As you might have heard, Iceland is going bankrupt, so I was wondering if you could send us some money. Nah, you'll have to become more anti-American before you get any money out of us. That's how we do it. You have to be, you know, profoundly against us helping you. Then we'll be right there with a big open checkbook for you. Right, this is from Zane in Clymer in PA. Clymer? Is that what it's called? Clymer? That's nice. Says, dear Craig, I recently tried pot for the first time. I was somewhat upset that it had no effect on me whatsoever. Do you have any ideas of how to get a better high? Listen, punk. I don't know where you get the idea that I know how to get high. I don't do that anymore. Hashish. I'm not in it. Oh, by the views expressed by me are in no way endorsed by the CBS Corporation, any of its satellite companies, or in fact me. So what you're saying is that your views are not, they don't even match your views? For legal reasons, that's correct. So what are you saying? Is there a better way to get high? I wouldn't know. I'll tell you a better way to get high. Doing good in your community. We'll be right back, everybody. Welcome back. Listen, I should have told you before, but I was too busy talking about myself. But there was some terrible weather today, and Wayne Newton was going to be on the show tonight, but he can't be here tonight because of terrible weather, and Wayne is afraid of weather. A lot of people think, wait, great, Wayne Newton is a great friend. No, Wayne will not come out when it's raining. No, he's stuck. He was trying to fly in, and there was a giant cat. There was a giant cat on the runway of the airport he was trying to fly out of, and the cat just wouldn't move. So I think he maybe try and get in here next week or something. Yeah. Well, it depends on when we can move the cat. However, the good news is this: my first guest tonight is a beautiful woman. Aha. Already, the whole Wayne thing seems to have passed us by. She's a beautiful musician. She is an actress. She's a good friend of the show. She is partially Scottish. Actually, entirely Scottish. I think. I'll check. Is there a special test? You bet there is, mister, and I'm about to perform it. Please welcome Shirley Manson, everybody. My dear.
I'm not bad.
Yeah, you do. I'll say.
I was better before you came over and said that I felt like a Scottish couch.
No, not a Scottish couch. I said I felt because your dress. I gave you a hug, and your dress is made of suede. I don't know if you noticed.
I did notice that.
And when I said you're like a sexy couch.
Oh,
I said.
Sexy.
Yes, you're like it's like
a
suede.
Scottish couch?
No. A Scottish couch smells of wee wee. No.
It does smell of wee wee.
A little bit, yeah. It smells a bit of falling asleep in front of the television drunk.
It does a little.
Which is most of my audience.
And just to clarify, I'm wholly 100% Scottish.
You are 100% Scottish?
Yes.
So your red hair is not, in fact, in any way... You
Don't get disgusting.
I'm not getting disgusting. Why do you even think that I'm going to get disgusting? I wasn't going to get disgusting. That was a bit...
Can I take a glug of water from my cup?
Glug.
Because I've never done it before in a talk show.
Oh, go ahead then.
Cheers.
Try it. Check it out. Yeah, go. Welcome to the big time.
What's that?
Oh, it says censored underneath because I drew a penis on it one night. Do you ever go mad and just draw penises around your house everywhere?
I can't say I do.
Are you sure you're Scottish?
I do remember boys from school doing that, though. It's true.
Drawing penises?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what that is.
I don't know what that is.
Um...
And they would do pendulous breasts as well, but they would always be in a sort of penis shape, too. Do you know what I mean by that?
Penis-shaped breasts?
Well, they would be very long and pendulous.
I like the way you're thinking.
I don't know how we got onto this subject. I think we should roll over.
Yeah, I don't think doing that's helping it at all, actually. How have you been? I haven't seen you in an age. What have you been up to?
Well, I have been going to acting class because I did that TV show.
Yes, you did the Terminator show, and then what happened to that?
I'm a singer by trade,
yes.
But I got to do this TV show by total default. I think we talked about this the last time I was here.
Right.
And I loved it. Like, I went crazy for it. Yeah. So I wanted to do more of that, so I enrolled in an acting class.
Right.
And actually, I was telling one of your ladies backstage.
What are you talking about, Shirley?
One of your producer ladies.
Yeah.
Who...
Oh, yeah, one of my producers.
Who, I was telling her that we went to this acting class, and during the acting class, they were talking about my accent and how that was problematic for a career in America. And
Ooh, tell me about it. Look what happened to me.
Hold on. Well, good point.
Yeah.
But, so... Look, can I just finish my story?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so she said, well, we're going to send you to a dialect coach because it's not impossible for Scottish people to have a really good American accent. You should watch Craig Ferguson more often. This is a true story, I swear on my life. And I was somewhat taken aback. And she said, you watch that guy? And his skits are dead on. And I was thinking to myself, you would die if you heard this. And everybody in the class was like, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure this is an acting teacher, not just a dangerous lunatic?
She's a great teacher.
Really?
Yeah, she's a really great teacher. She's an amazing person.
What sketches is she talking about? There's only one. I don't do American accents.
I don't know, but
here.
I thought about your Michael Caine skit. That's immediately what came to mind. And
but
then I was
he's
like,
not
wait.
American.
Well, that's the point. I was like, oh, wait a minute, he's English.
Yeah. Although, in that movie, The Cider House Rules, he played an American, Michael Caine.
Yes, he did.
And this is how he did it. He said, all right, everyone, I'm an American.
You did. But I heard you do American. You're brilliant at it.
Thanks so much. I honestly can't really do it.
You did it earlier tonight in your monologue.
When did I do it? Well,
You said...
why diddly-doo-doo, like that or something?
No, I think you said, OMG, stop tickling me.
OMG, stop tickling me. Yeah, I said that in Scottish. You know, in Scotland, they say that I've lost my accent now. They get all angry at me, like I'm suddenly a traitor or something.
But they just get angry in Scotland. They don't need to.
Yeah, they were angry before.
They were angry at you before.
They were angry at me before I was born.
But you sound very Scottish to me. You don't sound like you've lost your accent.
Well, I don't think I have.
I mean, there's tiny, tiny moments like I have too. But I mean, if you
Gee, honey, I know, but still.
Honey, isn't it crazy?
You'd be good as an American. You should do more American accents.
Yeah, let's try. Let's have a whole dialogue, American.
All right, I'll try. Can I be a Michael Caine American?
Yeah.
Because that would be awesome. What up, dude?
Your Michael Caine one is pretty good.
Yeah. What you should do is try and find accents, regional accents within the United States. That's the way to go. Find a small part of America and do the accent from that town. For example, what to do, everybody? Talk like that. See what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
That's the way.
Give me another one. Give me New York.
All right, everyone. I'm from New York. Do you see?
Very good, very good.
Do you see? Yes, it's all perfectly simple.
It is.
Yeah. Well, you still going to go to this acting teacher then?
I still go. I love her. She's amazing, and it's been incredible. I mean, I've done a bunch of stuff. I mean, but
You're very breast-orientated tonight. Do you mind me saying that? Your hands keep going like that around your breast. Did they tell you to do that in acting class? Draw attention to your breasts by... Because every time you're talking, you're like this, or you're like this. It's true. Shirley, I'm saying it as your friend. I am.
Okay, I've got a confession to make, and I don't know why I'm even confessing this, because I'm forgetting I'm on national television in some weird way.
Yeah.
I have a new padded bra on, and maybe that's...
That's what it is. I do that.
I think subconsciously that's what it is.
I think that might be it, because I found myself going like this as well.
I feel so embarrassed.
Oh, no, you're amongst friends. It's fine. It's fine.
So embarrassed. I'm devastated.
No, I think
I'm absolutely devastated. I feel like I'm in gym class.
But I don't mean to embarrass you.
No, but I feel like I'm like this now.
No, I feel terrible. Yeah. Oh, gosh.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that was the act of an embarrassed woman, wasn't it?
I think it's also my dress is ridiculously short, and I feel kind of slutty. By accident, not by design.
You don't look slutty, you look gorgeous. You
told me
glamorous.
I look like a couch.
A sexy couch from a very high-end furniture / adult toy store.
No wonder you don't have 12 mistresses.
I do not have 12 mistresses, no, man. I'd be sleeping on the sexy couch if I had 12 mistresses. Yeah. Hey, we gotta go, we're out of time.
Oh, my God. Wow, already?
Yeah.
So great, hold me.
All right. Shirley, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. I'm reading a book because I'm brainy. No, it's a book, if you don't know, it's like a blog except papery. And this book was written by a sports writer, a best-selling novelist. It's called Have a Little Faith. It's in stores now. Please welcome my friend, the very lovely, the very talented, the beautiful smelling. A little bit like vanilla, a little bit like cinnamon. Please welcome Mitch Albom, everybody. Mitch Albom. First of all, welcome to the show, Mitch.
Thank you.
And it's lovely to smell you again.
Thank you.
And can I just say congratulations on this book? It's like #1 in the world of very expensive books. Or what is it? It's like the New York Times bestseller,
Yeah,
right?
yes.
Like #1.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Gee, wow.
Well, it's a true story, and that you never know, because when you're not writing a novel, you're stuck with the truth. You have to tell the truth, and it's a story of two men, a pastor and a rabbi, and my moving back and forth between their worlds. And I really wasn't sure when I wrote it, how it was going to be accepted.
People get mad at you if you start writing about religion.
Yeah.
They get very upset.
But you know what's funny? I wrote about a church in here that has a hole in its roof where rain and snow literally come in. I mean, yeah, I know, just like your place. Only this place, homeless people actually sleep on the floor, which okay. So maybe there are similarities. But the book's only been out a few months, but people read about this church, and they started sending in, $1, $5. There was a Twitter campaign that they called it Shingle Bells. And as a result of all this giving, about 10 days ago, a truck pulled up with shingles and tar paper and all the rest of it, and all the congregation, including the homeless people, unloaded the truck and literally put it up on the roof, and they now have a brand new roof and a dry sanctuary for the first time in 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah. So I really have to thank all the people who have read Have a Little Faith.
That's fantastic. So people read your book and then do good in their community?
It's really something.
Well,
yeah.
It's almost as good a high as hashish.
And much less expensive from what I understand.
Yeah, no. I don't know. Did you ever do any hashish? I was never big with hashish. A little bit.
No, I never did.
Never? You were not a big drug taker?
No, I wasn't. And I know that makes me infinitely boring.
Not
but,
at all. Not at all. Look,
Yeah.
you don't have to be one of the cool kids to do what they're doing, but they all jumped in the river. Would you jump in the river? No.
No, I wouldn't. Yeah,
Right,
you're right. You're right. I wouldn't.
Right.
Thanks for telling me that.
Yeah, it's all right. You can relax now. You're amongst friends. So then, are you on a book tour for this? You're going around the country everywhere?
I've been on for the last couple of months, and you know, I did something very different this time around. Normally on a book tour, and you know, because and your book is wonderful, by the way.
Oh,
if you
thanks
haven't read
very much.
American on Purpose,
Very
it's a wonderful book.
Thank you.
And a New York Times bestseller.
Ah, that's right. It's true.
And a New York Times
Not number
bestseller.
one, though, but
Mr.
still.
Modesty
yeah,
over
sure.
here.
Yeah, I know. It's awesome. I use my power for evil, though.
Yeah. I'm sure they read your book and do good in their communities.
People read my book, they're just glad it's over. I think. Yeah.
Well, so this book tour, I mean, normally they send you go to bookstores, and they want you in bookstores because they want to move product. But I've done that before, and I said this book is about faith, and it's about, you know, how we can come together over it. So I haven't gone to a single bookstore. I've only gone to churches, synagogues, homeless shelters, food kitchens, places like that. And it's been
And can people
really...
there afford your book?
Well, a lot of times we get a lot of times we actually give it away, which probably isn't very good for sales. But in the shelters and the soup kitchens, we just literally give it away.
Wait a minute, mister. Wait a minute. So when you give this book away, does that count as a sale towards being number one on the New York Times book list?
I don't think they count that
Yeah,
that way.
don't they, eh?
No.
Suddenly, Mr. Charity doesn't look so pretty. No, you give it away. Well, you can do that now. You're successful. You
Well,
can, you know, give a little back.
You know what? It's very interesting to see the country from that point of view, and you see that every place that we go where there's poverty, and every place we go where there's homeless shelters, there's also endless people volunteering to help out
That's
there.
true.
And
I'm always amazed by
as bad
that,
as
yeah.
this economy is,
Yeah.
and this is one of the things I noticed with, you know, when people started, a lot of people put their faith in the workplace. And, oh, work's going to take care of me, and I'll network my way to, you know, and then all of a sudden they get fired. And what happens? The workplace wants nothing to do with them. You know, it's like you have a cold, you stay away from us, you're unemployed. And they end up going back to their churches or their synagogues or their communities. And that's a lot what I've seen and wrote about and have a little faith. And there is no shortage of volunteers. Even in Detroit, my city, which has 30% unemployment.
30% Detroit?
30% unemployment. And yet no shortage of people volunteering to work, even at this church, you know, for homeless people. And they say, well, it makes me feel better, you know, because I thought I really had it terrible. The worst thing could happen. I lost my job. But there are people who have it worse. And so it's a funny way that you know, kicks it around. It's a terrible thing to have an economic downturn, but yet it does sometimes bring out the best of people.
Well, good for you. That's really rather lovely. I don't know where to go with your lovely...
First
You
of
rather
all,
depress me with your good nature.
Well, I want to congratulate you on the sexy man list of late night hosts.
Well,
you're
yeah,
fine
no,
finishing.
look at that. I can't believe it.
Yeah. I think that's big news.
Now, here, what I think is, are you familiar with this magazine,
Marie Claire, yeah,
Marie
sure.
Claire?
I think
Right.
it's, is it a Canadian magazine?
Probably Canadian. Is it Canadian?
Marie Claire, is it?
Yeah. Canadians love me.
Why
Well,
not?
1,372 of them anyway.
70, so who finished ahead of you? Nobody.
Nobody.
You're way ahead.
74%, yeah.
Wow, I don't...
The next closest is Jon Stewart. Jon Stewart's
This
there at
is,
6%.
you're the Tiger Woods of late night.
No.
Oh, yes, you are.
No way.
Oh, yes, you are.
No.
Oh, yes, you are.
No, that's not true.
Oh, yes, you are.
No, because...
You obliterate the field. That's what you did.
You're right. Hey, you're a sportscaster. Is this going to change golf? You know, Tiger
No,
Woods.
but, okay.
I'm not asking you to pass comment on his life unless
No,
you want
I
to. But
understand
I mean,
that. But didn't you find, I mean, you come from Scotland, the birthplace of golf. Did you ever think that golf was this much of a turn on for people?
Honestly, I got to be honest with you. I don't know that anybody who played golf had ever slept with a woman, except women who play golf.
Yeah.
If you catch my drift.
That's
So
not fair.
I'm amazed.
You know, some sport, football, it's tough, macho, boxing, they're semi-naked.
Yeah.
But golf with the funny pants.
Well, let's
and
get you back to the boxing.
Yeah, well.
What's going on? When did you first get this homoerotic thing
No,
going with
it's-
boxing?
It's just the way they dress.
All
But
right.
And on the Tiger Woods thing, look, it's not my business and all that, but I did know that this kind of stuff was coming when, after that accident, he canceled his appearance at his own golf tournament.
Right.
Because he said he had, like, scratches on his face.
Right.
Now, this is a guy who won the Masters on one leg. He was crawling up the fairway,
Yeah,
but he can't show up at his thing because he's got scratches on his face. That's when I knew, okay, there's something else that's going to come out.
Involved, yeah.
And sure enough, a couple days later, it did.
He's racking him up, man. He's going to go over par pretty soon.
Yeah, I mean, this is in golf and in his love life. 8 is not a good number.
No, it's
okay?
not a good number.
At all. Yeah.
Listen, Mitch, it's always a pleasure
Wait.
to see you. What?
Wait.
Oh, no, you're not going to do it again, are you?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Every time I come see Craig, because he's not big into American sports, I bring him some weirdo American sports tradition.
Right.
Told you about the octopuses in Detroit for hockey. Told
Right.
you about the little brown jug. Okay. College football. We're in the middle of college football season
right.
here. Okay, you have the Rose Bowl coming up here, not
Yes.
too far away. Oregon is going to play in that Rose Bowl. Did you know that there is a tradition between Oregon and Oregon State that they play for a trophy called the Platypus Trophy?
No, you're just
No,
yanking my
I'm
chain. You are.
It's the Oregon Ducks and Oregon State Beavers, and they wanted to come up with an animal that kind of looked like both. This is true. So they came up with the Platypus Trophy. 1959. They play for it. It goes back and forth a few times. One win, one lose. All of a sudden, it gets stolen. The Platypus Trophy gets stolen.
The duck beaver is missing?
The duck beaver is gone. Gone for 25 years. Nobody knows where it is. All of a sudden, somebody spots it in a trophy case at the pool in Oregon, at the water polo team. They've been using it. They say, hey, that's the platypus. Give it back.
Duck beaver.
Duck beaver. Doesn't get given back. The pool, 15 years later, the pool gets demolished, and they think it's lost forever. Nobody knows where it is. A few years later, shows up in a storage closet. And now that platypus is back and was handed out a couple weeks ago, or last week, to the winner of Oregon State. This is the only trophy in sports that spent more time missing than actually being given out in a sport. The platypus between Oregon and Oregon State. Golden platypus.
You're right, that is a weird story.
That's weird.
Yeah. Well,
told
the
you
tradition continues.
The tradition continues.
Mitch Albom, everybody. We'll be right back.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Craig?
Well, here's what we learned. I think initially, and just to be safe legally, we learned the best way to get high is to do good in your community. And remember that the views expressed by me are not necessarily endorsed by me. Which I really like that. But I tell you what, the thing that really freaked me out more than anything else was the poll in which 75% of Canadians say they've slept with me. Is that what it is? Something like that. And I keep having to ask myself, what do I do on this show that would make you think I want to be considered as a sexual object? I mean... some kind of... Do I in some way kind of give off a kind of needy sexual vibe? Am I somehow... You feel that? You like that, don't you? Yeah! Okay. Hey, eyes up, master! Thank you, 1,000 Canadians.